So in this video we're going to be talking Ping irons and specifically the difference between Ping's new iron, the GMax, compared to the existing G iron, the G30. Firstly, in terms of the looks, there's a lot to talk about here in terms of the shape and the design of these irons that makes them very different. First of all, it's the sole width. You can see here with the GMax iron, the soles are a lot wider. Yes, there's some trailing edge relief at the back, but generally speaking, the soles are a lot wider with the GMax iron. Also the blade length, so the length from the heel to toe, it's a lot longer with the GMax iron, so that's automatically going to give you more forgiveness, more help when you don't strike the sweet spot. Generally more MOI with the GMax iron, so more forgiving, but also you can see on the above the hosel here we've got a ferrule, so that gives it more of a cleaner look. But the key performance aspect you're all worrying about is the distance and the forgiveness. So we've got GC2 running, we're going to hit a few shots. I've got a 6 iron of each, so let's see how the performance varies between the two models. Okay, so I've already been hitting a few shots with the G30 6 iron here. Going to just hit one more, then we're going to move on to the GMax iron and see how that compares. It's a pretty good one. Pretty happy with those. Move on to the GMax iron. So again, like I said before, lofts and lengths exactly the same here. So any distance gains that we would experience would all be down to the technology in the head. Instantly you can tell it's longer from heel to toe. Really going to boost the confidence of your game improver. A little bit more offset there as well. And a very different sound as well. You can hear that kind of ping sound, a little bit louder. Well, that certainly seems to have gone further. Yeah, 171. So with G30 you're averaging about 165, and here with the GMax already getting it into 171, sorry. So that's a pretty good start. Certainly one of the first things you notice after a few shots with the GMax iron is the height. Certainly getting a lot more height with the new GMax compared to the G30, and that's with the same loft. So it's clearly a lot of technology that's gone to move the weight lower in the head and give you a little bit more launch. So I've hit a few shots with the G30 and the GMax. Let's have a in-depth look at the data and see how they compare. So we're up by the green here. We've been hitting some 6 irons with the G30 and the new GMax iron. Talk a little bit about the findings. Like I said before, this exactly the same loft, exactly the same shaft length, so interesting to see the data we've got. And my findings, certainly the way I'd summarise it, is more. You're going to get more of everything, and by I mean you're going to get more spin, you're going to get more carry, you're going to get more peak height, and you're going to get more distance. Looking at the numbers that I got today, looking at about 200 to 300 RPM more spin, 4 yards more peak height. That's what I experienced. Went from 23 yards with the G30 to 27 with the GMax. More distance, so with the G30 averaging about 163, moving to the GMax you're looking more like 168, 169. The G30 is a very forgiving iron, so accuracy between the two was very similar. With the GMax you're just going to get a little bit more distance, more height, more stopping power into those greens, and more forgiveness when you don't quite catch it. So all in all, I'd say the GMax really just improves on what the G30 offered. You're going to get more forgiveness, more distance, and that's something everyone's going to enjoy. So if you're in the market for a new set of irons, maybe you're currently using G30s and you're not getting along with them, and you want a little bit more distance, the GMax iron is certainly going to offer that, and it shouldn't be too large to not suit your eye, so well worth a go.